Money is a compounding factor. Someone could have all the wealth in the world and not have health. So, going from that to answer the question, how are the rich richer and poor poorer? So, at the scarcity place, you're running out of money. At the abundance space, you're running into money. We are missing this whole concept of money being energy. It should be a healthy competition. It should not be pushing one down to get on top of the other. Government jobs are so much in demand, but it is the last place one likes to work. It's not very motivating. You're not creating anything. By the time they get out into retirement, their health is bonkers. Don't you think you need to create something valuable that's thriving and that can bring and generate a lot of energy and come back in returns as money and wealth to you? Lakshmi is not pouring out golden coins because it's a blessing. Money is a blessing to human beings. When you lose everything that you have built, we came here with nothing. We took birth in this earth with nothing. We are also leaving this earth with nothing. And whenever you are in that place that you feel that you've lost something, think about it. Did you actually have it when you came here? It's a learning experience. And he did the healing warrior tribe practice. There, what happens is it puts the microbiome in a balance. You get clarity. You're not living in fear. He's not just built his wealth back, he's also built a community. The ambition to meaning is the way to go. Just like the air that we breathe, money is also abundant. And you're running around all day trying to make money. It's not vibrating in abundance, it's vibrating in pain. When you have breathwork, meditation, and movement together, your body works in a certain way. Your aura starts healing. So, whatever you choose to do, you will grow. A sound body has a sound mind, and a sound mind has a sound wealth. You need to invest in yourself because you are the creator that was born in this planet. Money is energy. Energy should never be stagnant. Don't lock your money. Thank the money. Bless the money that you're sending out.
Namaskaram, Adi Tunai, Ariyum Natral, Guru Varga, Guruve Tunai. Today we are going to see an important topic in each and everyone's life, that is money. Money is an energy we can see. The energy we can sense, the spiritual energy, and the energy we can see is money. So we are going to ask some questions from money to a Rajan master. So let us start the session. What is money?
Namaskaram, Gokul. Money is energy. Energy is abundant. I mean, energy is everywhere. And money is nothing but energy. Why energy? Is because when we do a task, when we do something, we give money back as value to that service that we received. So they call it exchange of energy. Why is it called exchange of energy? It's because someone is giving their energy to do a job. Say you hire a gardener and he's doing your garden. So he's given his energy to do your gardening. How do you pay him back? You pay him back an exchange of energy, and the currency of money is used as an exchange of energy. So money is nothing but energy.
That's a good answer. Thank you for the clarity.
Thank you.
Now, it's if the money is the energy, why rich is getting rich and poor is getting poor? Though the poor people have so much of energy and they are doing hard work, they can't have a lot of money. But rich people are doing smart work. They're not spending a lot of energy in that. But how could they do a lot of money? So, what is the concept behind this?
Money is a compounding factor, right? So it's the mindset. The only difference between the people who are able to harness more money, I wouldn't define people who have money as rich or people who don't have money as poor. So that's not the right way to describe this. Someone could have all the wealth in the world and not have health. They don't have the wealth of health. What is the point of having all the money in the world? So it's not a sustainable way. So they will not be there to spend that money, to enjoy that money. They're too busy going around trying to utilize this money so that to fix their health on hospital bills and surgeries and so on and so forth. Same way, someone who does not have much wealth in their life, much money in their life, not necessarily is poor at heart. They could be happy, they could be free. They don't have the kind of debts and the kind of lavish lifestyle that they need to maintain and manage. So it's the definition itself is not correct, it's not precise. So, going from that to answer the question, how are the rich richer and poor poorer in terms of their riches, in terms of their wealth, is because the rich have the knowledge of manifesting money. Money grows. But when your mindset is limited to, oh, I have only so much money and I'm going to run out by the end of this month or end of this quarter, then your mindset is working from a scarcity mindset. It's from a scarcity place. So at the scarcity place, you're running out of money. At the abundance space, you're running into money. So see the difference? When you're running into money, you're running in abundance. When you're running out of money, you're running into scarcity. So this is the only reason why rich are rich with wealth and poor are poor with wealth. That's all.
Is the system working for a job for earning money is a right way?
Really speaking, we are selling our time. We are selling our time, and for that time, we get paid something. And our entire life is based around how much we earn from a job. It's limiting, it's a limitation, it's a condition. And it's a condition based from how we were taught in school and how the society taught us. And this is going on for generations because the parents were taught that, the parents taught their children that, and they believed what the schooling system has taught. Now, if you look at the schooling system, children are taught to be the first in class. In a class of 40, how can 40 people be the first in class? So to get to the first, to be the first in class, I'm talking about their marks, their grades. One has to push over the other to get on top. So it's a crab mentality. When you're pushing over someone to get on the top, that is not good. That is not nice for the rest of us, rest of the people on the bottom of the pyramid. Because there is no equality in understanding this concept of what is wealth, what is money. We are missing this whole concept of money being energy. There's missing this whole concept of money being abundant. Energy is abundant, right? So when that is happening, naturally, the people who are raising to the top, they feel that they have this right to be getting the top, the cream of the lot. The ones below are already developing the condition that it's a scarcity mindset. I'm scarce. I don't have the knowledge. I don't have the grades to be on the top, which means I fall into the lowest categories of finding a job. Saying that, there are smart ones who pop out of this situation and build their own businesses, create their own companies, create their own products, create their own solutions to the problems of the world, and they make something out of it. There is no competition. They don't need to be competition. The only place we should have competition is in the battlefield, is in sports grounds to test our resilience of the body. It should be a healthy competition. It should not be pushing one down to get on top of the other. And that's why there is this separation of rich being rich and poor being poor. There has to be a funnel that contributes the common goal of the society. Otherwise, we'll be a divided society. So working for a job is not a sustainable way. So if you think about it, I'll just run through our life system. We are born, we go to school, 12 years we are in school, we get conditioned, and then we have to get a degree, because without getting a degree or a college graduation, there's not many jobs that a person can do with just a school graduation. I'm talking about the majority of us people, right? So then once the graduation is done, they're applying for 1 million jobs to see if they can get 5 jobs which they can select from. And they pick whatever is closest that they can. One is they're picking whatever they're getting, or they're picking whatever is the closest that they're happy with getting paid for. So then the next thing that is aligning after that is finding a girl, getting married, getting a house or a car, or what do you call it, a scooter or a motorcycle. Children happen. Pattern continues on. That cycle continues on. That kid is doing exactly the same thing as their parents. Before you know, this job that you signed up for, doing all of that study for 24 years, you're locking yourself for the next 45 to 50 years, depending on when your retirement age is, earning a certain amount of money which is limited, and you're limiting your lifestyle to that. This is what we call as the middle class family, because the mindset is in the middle class. It's in the mediocre state. The 1% that thinks differently and wants to do something differently and jumps out of this mediocre mindset becomes an elite being. They create something interesting, they create something valuable to the society, to the world, to their country. And that attracts the rest of the community, the rest of the society to become consumers of that. So that's how people become. They open up that 1% to become rich. If we didn't have that condition of job mindset, and every one of us opened up and thought in ourselves, what is the best skill I have and how is that I can contribute to the world, without having the fear of being in scarcity, we would all be in a society, in a community that is multi-dimensional and multifunctional. We will all be engaging with everyone in a facet where everyone is equally, if not better off each other. We will all be creating wealth and harmony.
That's a deep explanation. Thank you for the explanation.
Thank you,
So
Gokul.
many people will think about it.
Mm,
Are they really loving the job,
mm,
or they really want to do what they adore, or they want to do the
mm,
purpose of the life?
mm.
If they find the purpose of the life, they can go for it, right?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Without purpose, there is no life. Now, you think about it, someone who does not like their job,
Mm.
right? Someone's doing a 9 to 5 job, say working. Government jobs are so much in demand. It's very hard to get into government jobs. Why is it in so much demand? Because they have all these perks of holiday pay, this, that. But it is the last place one likes to work because the conditions of working on paper looks good, but it's not very motivating. You're not creating anything. People get into these jobs and they stay for 40 years in the same job or 50 years in the same job. By the time they get out into retirement, their health is bonkers because that body is not enjoying working for that job over 50 years, and it retires, and the retirement is not enjoyed much because it's got nothing else to do. That just dies. It gets really sick and dies within a few years of retirement. And this is a common story. It's better not to retire and continue in that slavery of a job. But if you are someone who enjoys doing what you do, see, I work for a job, but I also work for myself. The job that I work for someone else, I absolutely enjoy because it's an adventure of a job. Every moment, every second of my day, I, I thoroughly enjoy it. And that's the only reason I go out to work. If that is you, then fantastic, you're on the right path working for a job. But remember, there is this creativity and skill that's within you, that's locked within you. You need to discover that. If you don't discover that, you live your entire life up till this example that I gave of someone retiring at 50 years of their work and not having the health. Your body will decay. But when you're vibrating at a higher energy and you're creating amazing things for yourself and the society and the people around you or the beings around you, you have all this energy and charge within your body. When you have this much charge in your body, imagine what you're going to give out to the world. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be blissful. It's going to be problem solving solutions and products that's vibrating your energy. And that's only one of you in this entire planet. There is no two people like you. You're a unique being. Don't you think you need to create something valuable that's thriving and that can bring and generate a lot of energy and come back in returns as money and wealth to you? And through that you make, you're getting what is that you're giving back is also value and energy in what you're producing. And if each one of us did that, wouldn't we be a society of togetherness and unity? A society of gratitude? What we would be having in our pockets is gratitude money, not bribe money. Yesterday, I got caught by the cops for riding my scooter. They charged me for it. 5,000 rupees they wanted. My scooter is antique. It's 25 years old, so it's not roadworthy anymore. I don't know why. It's an amazing scooter, but they charged me for it, man. And I said, why 5,000 rupees? They said, your scooter is not roadworthy, but the engine is perfect. It's the best engine because it's a Japanese engine. You can't find a new bike that rides like this one. My scooter's name is Nandi, by the way. And he said, this is, he didn't have an answer why I can't ride the scooter. The engine's perfect, no smoking. The engine is not smoking any carbon. Lights work, indicators work, everything is running smooth. But I can't ride this bike because the society does not allow a bike that's 25 years old to be on the road. And I had to bribe to get the scooter out. Unfortunately, not my way to go. If not, I didn't have a scooter to get to where I was going, and I was running late for a meeting. And this is the society we live in. And we experience it day to day, every single day. Luckily, the cops were good. They didn't expect me to pay 5 grand. They reduced it. They called it fine, but they reduced it all the way to 1,000 rupees. But if we that's not gratitude money, right? I'm not feeling happy paying 1,000 rupee fine. So when we are happy when we pay the money, it's coming out of gratitude. When we all have gratitude money, the way we share money becomes more spiritual, more divine. And that's what it is. Lakshmi is not pouring out golden coins because it's a blessing. Money is a blessing to human beings. If you give money to a dog, see what it does. It's got no value for it. Dig a hole and bury money in the ground, it's got no value for it. You plant a seed, a tree will grow. Lakshmi gave human beings money as a gesture of giving value back to humankind. It's a present. I'm using Lakshmi, but every god has given something as a blessing to give value to the humankind.
Thank you. That's an amazing answer.
Thanks.
Okay. Now let us go for a situation type of question.
Mm,
When someone go into bankruptcy, you
mm,
go into depression.
mm,
So you don't know how to handle this devastating situation.
mm.
So how you expect someone to react this situation?
Actually, I have a student of mine who went into bankruptcy, and they were in a place of darkness for a while because it changes everything for a person. When you lose everything that you have built for a period of time and suddenly it gets taken away, it puts you in a void. You don't know what to do. You don't know which way to look at. You don't know which way to go. Your next meal that you're looking at having becomes a question. The only thing I have to say here is the good old saying: we came here with nothing. We took birth in this earth with nothing. We are also leaving this earth with nothing. The body perishes when we leave. Even this body we don't take. How do we get so attached to the wealth and the money that we make in between? If you can understand this truth, write it down somewhere. And whenever you are in that place that you feel that you've lost something, think about it. Did you actually have it when you came here? It's something you made here, right? And it's something you lost here. It's a learning experience. So the student of mine saw that as a learning experience after spending 2 years reflecting on himself. He started doing a lot of dana, seva, going and working for as a volunteer to learn about himself through nature and through helping people. He wanted to understand this truth. And then he came and joined our tribe, and he did the healing warrior tribe practice. There, what happens is it puts the microbiome in a balance. So when the microbiome, like the body, goes into a balanced state, it starts thinking about factual wisdom and truth about a being. You get clarity. You're not living in fear. So he realized that he was capable of building this wealth. So he's fully capable of building this wealth. He lost that wealth, which means he's also capable of losing this wealth. But when he lost the wealth, he forgot for those moments, for those 2 years, that he was able to build that wealth. The moment he put himself in that place of balance in his body, he was able to remember that he can build that wealth back again. So he started his own company and he's doing pretty well. He's not just built his wealth back, he's also built a community, a very successful and an amazing people of compassion and kindness and gratitude and humility. He's built a fort of like minded people just like himself out of the lessons he learned from falling off and being bankrupt. The fear was not the way to go, the ambition to meaning is the way to go.
That's amazing.
Mm.
This is actually an inspiring story, because many people go into the situation and they don't know how to come up.
Mm.
So this story will help them to come up. In many cases, money is the key factor which is responsible for the mental state of a person. So how to have a stable or balanced mental state?
Money should not always be the key factor, but yes,
Mm.
it is one of the factors. It's a bit like I think the key factor here should be our breath.
Mm.
When breath is energy, right? So when we are breathing in, the air around us is abundant. Do we ever worry that there's not going to be enough air to take our next breath? So breath is one of the key factors, because breath is cultivates energy in the body. Same as money. Money is abundant. But when we think that, oh, there's not enough money, there's not enough money, naturally, not only we are thinking there's not enough money, we're also feeling that there is not enough breath in the body. We are shallow breathing. How do we balance this? When we balance the inside environment, internal environment of the body, naturally the external environment of the body will start. So, money is also an abundant energy. Just like the air that we breathe, money is also abundant. How do we balance this? Doing short breaths, and your body is not in its optimal state. It's curved up and it's not flowing, and you've got pains here and there, and you're running around all day trying to make money. That is not an optimal body that can make money. It's not vibrating in abundance. It was vibrating in pain. So, what is the money that you're going to make? It's going to come out of that pain only. If you are able to cultivate energy in your body with a practice like the Healing Warrior Tribe practice, right? If you're able to move your body, so breath work, muchu payirchi, meditation, dhyanam, and movement, udal payirchi. When you have breath work, meditation, and movement together, integrated, your body works in a certain way where it builds energy and creates a certain frequency. In this frequency, the body starts healing. Not only the body starts healing, the space around you, your aura starts healing. When your aura starts healing, naturally you will start attracting abundance towards you. People will notice you. Grace will notice you because you are channeling the energy of grace. It's called lessons of the body. These are the lessons of the body that one needs to know before they learn any other lesson. When we learn this lesson, naturally the body is in its optimal state of being. So, when it's in its optimal state of being, it's in its optimal state of living. So, whatever you choose to do, you will grow, it will compound. So, that mindset changes. You're not in scarcity mindset, you're in abundant mindset. Builds balance within the body, builds balance in your aura, builds balance in your environment, and builds balance in everything you do. You start taking very balanced decisions and choices in your environment, in your businesses, in the jobs that you're doing. Growth is for certain. And that's how you can achieve this. You can solve this problem by just having an energy body.
That's a fantastic answer.
Mhm.
If so we need to train our body, right? Sound body has a sound mind.
A sound body has a sound mind, and a sound mind has a sound wealth.
Sound wealth. Oh, good.
Don't worry about just making money.
Mm,
It's not sustainable. Money comes, money goes. Okay. But when you make wealth, that becomes sustainable.
good.
You need to invest in yourself because you are the creator that was born in this planet.
Got it.
Mm.
Now people are doing a lot of Lakshmi Puja, Kubera Puja, going to temple, and they are saying, I will do this and that if you give me this.
Mm.
So in Indian culture, we have a lot of this tradition.
Mm.
So
Even in the Western culture, they go to church.
yeah,
People
even
go to
church,
mosque.
True.
They're always praying to get something.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
call it begging from God. Why do you want to be a beggar?
And some of
You
them
are a
witnessing.
creator, not a beggar. You didn't come here to beg. You came here to create. You are the divine that you seek outside of you. It's within you. You have so much capability and possibilities to create.
Some of them are witnessing that since I pray to God, I got this much of wealth. So how do you see this aspect?
Great question. Fantastic question. Fantastic metaphor to what I'm about to say next. So, people go to Tirupati, which is a temple of Vishnu. It's in Andhra. And people generally go there. He's a wealthy temple. It's one of the most wealthiest, richest temple in the entire world. So much riches that it can completely solve poverty problem across the entire globe. That amount of wealth is there. And people have this belief, strong belief system. When they go there, they will be blessed with wealth. The manifestation of a being when they have decided that they want to achieve wealth is getting acknowledged by their trip to a temple like Tirupati, and they connect that manifestation coming into reality because of the temple. The temple is just a catalyst. The manifestation happened in the being. He or she would have created this wealth regardless. But by going to the temple, it became a catalyst. It's like I went to Tirupati, I prayed, I gave my offerings, I prayed to Vishnu, and he gave me this wealth, and today I'm in a better place. Kubera is living in my house because I went to Vishnu and made an offering. It's a
That's
psychological mind map. It's a
got it.
psychological mind map. And we've been doing this for years, hundreds of years. We've been doing this, following this tradition for hundreds of years. Why should we go and keep begging? Instead, we should be offering our help and services to the people around, to the beings around. Save a plant, save a tree, save an animal. Give life to things that's around you.
As you said, all these actions are acting as a catalyst for the manifestation.
Yes. So the being
So,
is so powerful, Gokul,
mm,
that we are able to manifest everything that we want in this life.
so how to manifest? So how to attract more money?
How to attract more money? This is the best question. Save the best for the last. Okay.
Yes.
How to manifest more money is really simple. First, be happy with what you have. I call this gratitude money. In Japan, there's a Japanese philosopher. I forget his name, but he had introduced this concept of arigato money. Arigato money. Funny enough, the house we are shooting this, the villa that we're shooting this podcast is called Arigato. So arigato money means thank you money. So the money that you spend, say if I'm giving money to Gokul, I thank the money, I bless that money and give it to Gokul. Same way, the money that you receive, you bless that money when you receive. Money is energy. Energy should never be stagnant. Don't lock your money. It needs to move, it needs to circulate, compound it. That's why the rich are rich, because they don't lock up their money. They invest, and those investments grow. Practice this one practice of arigato money, gratitude money. Thank the money, bless the money that you're sending out. We always bless the money that comes in. We barely ever bless the money that goes out. We are always cringing and crying and swearing when we're paying a bill. But when someone is giving us money, we are happy. But if we're cringing and crying and paying a bill and swearing and paying a bill, or not feeling happy about paying a bill, electricity bill or house rent or paying a loan or whatever you've got, right? That is the energy you're paying with. That money is in circulation, right? Eventually, that will make a full round and come back to you at some point. With that energy multiplied by 1,000,000 people. But if you send out gratitude money, thank you, bless the money, and you send it out, that money will collect gratitude and come back to you with expounded gratitude back to you. Now, that is the money that sticks with you. Practice this one practice for a month. Every time you pay someone, bless them, bless the money that you're spending, bless the money you're paying someone. Whether it's an online transfer or physical cash or ATM, Paytm, whatever you're using. And the same way, whenever you receive your salary, whenever you receive money in the form of energy, like coin, gold coin or silver coin or money, bless that money and put it in your wallet or place where you keep your money. And see the difference in how your mindset is changing and how that money is happy and growing you. It's growing itself.
Thank you. Thank you so much for this extraordinary practice. I hope people will practice this and they will get benefited out of this.
Thank you, Gokul.
Thank you so much, Master Rajan, for joining us.
My pleasure, Gokul. Thank you very much. If you liked our content and you enjoyed what we've shared, please subscribe to our channel and share our content to other people. And if you tap the bell, and if you want to learn more about Healing Warrior Tribe and how to build an energy body that can cultivate abundance for you, click the link below and we'll see you there. Thank you very much. Have a great day.
Thank
Om
you.
Namah Shivaya.